Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Problem Solver Garage. In today's episode, I am going to show you the absolute best way to clean chrome so rust doesn't come back. So here is a before, and if you look up close, it's not in the best shape, but it's not all the way through. It just stained, you know what I mean? Okay, so it's going to go from this. I'm gonna fast forward about 15 minutes because that's all it's gonna take. And now it looks like this, guys. And I mean, look at this chrome. It's amazing. And it will never rust because we're so gentle with it. Look at this thing. One of the nicest grills ever. I paid $75 for this grill. I could sell it on eBay for $1,500, guys. That's how nice we clean this chrome. I mean, you can see it on camera. Can you imagine it in real life? And it honestly took me 15 minutes, guys. Okay, we're gonna travel backwards in time now. Okay, so you're wondering how we did that? Well, you know those kits that buff headlights? You know, when you got a faded headlight and you go to the store, those $15 buffing kits? Well, that is what we're gonna use. It is such a good thing to use on chrome. It will blow your mind. It just polishes it perfect, but it doesn't like an SOS pad or something. It cleans it, but then as soon as it's moist out or salt gets on it, it rusts. This, it won't rust, and it looks amazing as you've seen. Okay, I'll show you the process right now. Okay guys, so here it is. So this was an old kit. It came with like a little tube of rubber compound, a whole bunch of sanding papers and that. So you don't use any of that stuff. The only one you're gonna use is the last step, which is the sponge. And I ran out of the compound that it came with. So you can just go to like Canadian Tire or Napa or whatever, and you can buy rubber compound. See, there's one, finishing glaze. This would work. If it's got really like kind of rough stuff on it, you can use the Super Duty rubbing compound. These are about $10. This is enough to do chrome for the rest of your life, honestly. So that's that. Here's another brand, also works. See, finishing compound. Any one of these will work. Here's another one, same brand as this one. This one's just not as intense, you know what I mean? But basically they all work, so it doesn't even really matter. I would say if you have very minor problems on your chrome, then you would use the, you know, the light stuff like finishing compound. And if it's like ours, pretty beat up, then the Super Duty rubbing compound just takes off a little bit more, polishes more. Okay, I also have this type of sponge, basically same thing. This one just a little bit better on the corners and stuff, like, you know what I mean? If we're gonna get in here, it's just not so invasive like the other one. So we might use this one for like these parts, but then around the Chevy sign, we're gonna use this one here. And I mean, this is so quick, guys. Okay, so all you gotta do is get yourself a garden hose ready. Okay, we're gonna just mist a little bit of water onto the sponge so it's not fully dry. You know, give it a squeeze or two. There really isn't much to it. And then you just grab it and you're just gonna spin it to get all the excess water off of it. Just like that. Okay, we're just gonna try the polishing compound. It's not as invasive as the rubbing compound, but like I said, they both work. You put a little bit on just like that, smear it around on this thing, and you take it, right? You rub a little bit on. You can see how messed up looking this chrome is. Really nothing to it. And then you just, not much, like it doesn't really take much at all. You don't want to overdo it. Okay, now you grab a clean sock like this and you just wipe this stuff off. And I mean, that's all it took, guys. And look at this chrome. It's mind-blowing how good that worked. So this is for sure the absolute least invasive way to clean chrome on the planet, guys. There's honestly no better way that I know of. I've tried many different things. This is very uninvasive. It works super duper good. The chrome looks amazing. Takes no time at all. Please throw me a subscription and a like, guys. And we're putting this grill onto this Chevy G30. We're converting it to make it look like it's super duper old. So make sure you subscribe for that video. It will be in the description.
I love Problem Solver Garage.